I'm with Joke Brekken from Eurit, the .eu registry. Joke, what does your company do?
So Eurit is a .eu registry, as you indeed mentioned. We have been in existence since 2005. That's when we started with the Sunrise phase. So we're offering .eu domain names to end users via our registrar portals or via our registrars. So this extension is available to the EU member states, to those inhabitants, companies and organizations based in those member states, together with Norway, Iceland and Liechtenstein. So we actively outreach to 31 countries, 500 million people, and we offer support in 24 official languages. So that's interesting to know that we are indeed able to assist end users and registrars alike in the language of their preference, any of the official languages of the EU.
And you currently have like 3.5 million domain registrations?
A little bit more even, yeah, 3.8 indeed, yeah.
And registrations are taking up or declining?
No, they're taking up still, which is a very special trend within the CCTLD community. Because if you look at the numbers from Q3 last year, 2013, and compare them with the numbers from Q3 2014, we see an increase of about 4.7%, which is actually something that we really welcome and appreciate.
As you know, there are many new GTLDs being launched at present. So seeing growth rates which are quite substantial with Eurit, are you afraid of the competition?
We're not afraid of the competition, but we do have an active look, of course, at what is happening in the TLD community. It is Eurit's aim to continue to focus on quality, and we are confident that this continued focus on quality will help us in the long end. So if you, as a registrar, are a partner with Eurit, the money that you spend on .eu registrations is actively being invested in the .eu TLD and is not being used to fund a startup of a new GTLD. We also see that our growth rates are still positive. Our renewal rates are impressive. We have about a 48% renewal rate during the third quarter of 2014. So that actually proves that .eu is definitely a valid TLD, an established TLD, which is being considered as being trustworthy and reliable by the community.
You are also introducing new extensions to the namespace. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
We're not really introducing new extensions, but we have been invited to apply for the .eu in Greek and in Cyrillic. So, as you probably know, since 2009 we are able to offer IDN registrations, which means registrations with accented characters, under .eu directly. But of course, those are at the second level, so the improved user experience would be offering IDNs not only at the second level, so before the dot, but also after the dot. So that is why we applied for .eu in Greek and in Cyrillic.
Given all the new extensions that are being launched and the relatively low registration volumes that we're seeing there, what makes a TLD successful in your view?
What makes a TLD successful is probably the fact that the right community is being addressed. So there needs to be some kind of emotional value associated with the TLD. That's at least what we see for .eu. The TLD was picked up really in an early phase by the transport industry, for instance, by the logistics industry, because for them it was clear that .eu had an added value, because with one TLD you're able to outreach to so many countries at the same time. So if there are TLDs out there that have a similar approach, that cater to a special geographic area, for instance, they will probably have some success. And otherwise, content is also the key, because we noticed that those websites that have an active working website linked to their .eu domain name are the ones that are most likely to be renewed as well. So that makes out the success of the registry at large as well, the fact that websites are actively being used and that there's actually content linked to the websites under those TLDs.
Where will .eu be in 5 years?
Hopefully in an even better position than we are right now. We are positively looking forward to the future. Our contract with the European Commission has been renewed earlier this year. It has been extended for another 5 years. So we're working hard to make sure that the experience for both registrars, end users, the European Commission and all stakeholders at large continues to be so positive as it is right now.
We've been talking to Joke Brekken from Eurit. Thanks so much, Joke.
Thank you.